Yep, we're up and running. Time to send out alerts. I'm not tech savvy enough to have a bot or people to do that for me. Man, having a media team must be nice, even if it's like 2 people who do stuff for you. Oh, whoop whoop! I've lost followers. Why am I unsurprised? That's my luck. Gyro, gyro, gyro zipelli, gyro, gyro zipelli. I can only expect this to go so well. Still feel like I'm a little bit rusty. But on the other hand, failure is very fun to watch. Don't you dare play that cutscene.
Okay, let's
It's
get
fun.
this
This is the
task
part where
done.
we get to go back to find a cutscene. We'll see how well this goes today. But that's that. Alright, actually, let me not forget. Alright, let's. Like him to get murdered. Could definitely be better about how I've been handling my haze. But I think level-wise, I should actually still be fine. Could be worse though. I was in a pretty good mood because something I saw recently means that either we're getting another God Eater game or we might be getting another Code Vein. Both would make me happy, but honestly, actually, I guess in theory it doesn't mean it can't be both. But the head behind both games apparently had posted something implying he was working on something.
I'll be back.
Wait, let me go with you.
You shouldn't sleep so late, you know.
Where? Where am I?
Apparently Alaska.
Nicola! Wait!
I want to keep Mia safe.
Don't go, Nicola!
But apparently you two couldn't stay safe from the parasite getting you. Wait a minute. I swear we actually watched this at the end of the last stream.
A dream?
Well, it's not my fault I'm drawing bots. It's your fault I'm drawing bots because the bots aren't being killed they're not being shot fast enough. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure this cutscene was actually already played during the last stream. Wonder what? Oh crap! I remember why I didn't save. I didn't actually exit and save. I just closed the game.
What exactly is going on here anyway? Why does every blood vein we find lead back to the old city ruins?
The key to finding the source is there.
I can't believe I forgot to save last time. Listen, you've admitted that you're a proud creaker, so don't act like you don't enjoy it. If you wanna argue, I can open the call right now. Don't test me.
Everyone's stuff is fixed up and ready to go.
It looks like everyone has gone to rest. It seems more cheerful here now.
I'm opening a
The
call with you,
atmosphere has
you
brightened
gremlin.
a lot since we first came.
You
You have the
gremlin.
strength to overcome any obstacle in
Oh
your
god,
path.
now I just have the dumbest mental image in my head, and now that's
Curious
permanent.
individual indeed. Recently, I've been puzzled. If it is possible, I think a lot about how I would like to come with you and help to make a difference, but it cannot be. I am unable to fight. I have to continue. It's a strength. It could be. I'm not sure.
Alright,
It's a
that's
feeling as though something is pushing me.
Cyclopa. Uh-oh. Am I going death again?
Is it registering now?
Yes, yes it is.
It wasn't acknowledging that my microphone was put in, so I had to unplug
What
it
is
and put
it?
it back in.
Could be worse. There are times, because sometimes I don't have my PlayStation. I mean, sometimes I don't, not my PlayStation, my laptop in my room. I essentially have the thing, I have to plug the thing into my PlayStation. So it will just sit there and override my PlayStation's microphone, like whatever microphone I actually might be trying to use. Let's see how many of these I actually care about right now.
At the fall of Malevolon Creek, we were there to protect the weak.
I ended up listening to that while I was working the other day.
It's so good.
To be fair, it's Jonathan Young. Most of the stuff he does is good.
His stuff is so good, I worked him into the
You're
fucking
crazy if
campaign.
you're thinking of helping those guys who got.
You, you know, out of all musician YouTubers, either he or JT Machinima are very likely to end up as
Those people. We might be. I don't know if the two of us
canon.
calling him a good guy would be a stretch. But
The Young's Malevolon
least he was
Creek
honest with himself.
Academy.
What is it?
Would you believe that there's also
What
been
is
two
it?
the very silly thing to think about is with Five Nights at Freddy's, they decided to actually pull in. Just let me finish this statement.
Eh.
I don't stop you when you go on your tism.
Yeah, but my tisms are fun and interesting. This is Five Nights at Freddy's.
The rest of the large pile of money says it's fun and interesting.
Well, yeah, if you're like 12 or 35, and I'm neither.
You're almost one of those,
I know what I said. I chose my words
and
carefully.
I'm younger than you, so that doesn't work. No, but the Living Tombstone.
Oh, that dude was crazy.
Why do you think the Living Tombstone is crazy?
Because his shit's banging, you know?
Yeah, his Five Nights at Freddy's.
I was there in the dark
It's a small
times that I
thing.
don't like to talk about.
I mean, I also love the Living Tombstone's music just all around.
I was there in the dark times.
Yes, I wasn't gonna make
What
you
is it?
acknowledge them. I was actually going to move.
I'm only calling it the dark times.
You see, I can directly call out those dark times because so many of
No.
those, only one of those people from that time I can think of isn't really around anymore, and it makes me sad.
Take
Not
care.
like dead wise, as far as I know. Just more of he got bullied off the internet because like
I've got a
one
whole
of his
series.
fetishes had been learned, and people just hard bullied him.
Fun fact, Saber Spark on YouTube
Got something to
got his
sell?
start in the dark times.
I forgot about that.
If you want it,
Yep.
I got it.
Some of his very first videos were in the dark times.
Yeah. So did Black Griffin, and now he's a voice actor.
Dude, straight up, he got his start because of his. He actually met with some people, like some of the VAs at like a convention, and they put him in touch with the composer of that show.
That
Because,
is
like,
even
his
more
indie stuff
wild.
was that good.
That is even more wild to learn,
Yeah, so he's worked with people like Daniel Ingram,
which is awesome.
and now he's technically an industry insider because he got connected with industry insiders by industry insiders, and now he's making connections for people as an industry insider.
He is deep. He got to go deep.
We need to go derp.
Come again soon.
I shouldn't use that word when talking about this content.
Cursing yourself.
Anyways, Jonathan Young's a
Hi.
badass.
Jonathan Young's great, and so is the Living Tombstone.
Yes.
I had my train of thought that was related to the two. Oh yeah, another group I'd be unsurprised if their song got tossed in as a canon thing, which is the JT Machinima. Which I'm very happy that
But
they're still
I-
going.
I just remember that this tangent went off because you tried switching over to fucking
Buying something?
Five Nights at Freddy's, and
Because I was making
the thing,
because it was related
the
to Living
thing that
Tombstone.
and it's related to Living Tombstone. I only know of that connection because of this stupid fucking meme where it samples part of one of his songs about the franchise, but it like super deforms the titular character, and they remove the R from the name Freddy, so it's Fetty.
Ugh.
It's like super deformed and almost unrecognizable as the character, and I just think that's so stupid, and it lasts for like what 6 seconds and it's over, which is about all I can handle of that.
But yeah,
Hello, Erica.
movie is actually rather fun. Hey Erica,
Except for
always
work
happy.
well.
It's a fun.
Listen while passing out. Well, have fun
Take care of
passing
that.
out.
Yeah. Don't force yourself to stay up. Thank you for popping in.
Don't mind me, I'm
Hi, did you need something?
stupid. I'm metaphorically on a rooftop watching the chat.
Okay.
I mean, your eyeballs are about to catch fire when I go into this next area.
Hi.
Oh no.
Okay.
Do you remember the joke that was made about Jeff Dunham being neon white?
Elaborate.
Oh, it's just it's just that. What? It's like the joke is he's so white, he's neon white, and
Erica says I was waiting to get on VR with someone, but they left just as soon as I got on, so I was left alone with no backup plan. Thus, just went to bed and came here. Well, happy to have you.
Yep. Always happy when a friend pops on. Also, did learn today I lost a follower. Yay.
Yay, wait.
That was sarcasm.
Let's have a mood lifter. Erica, bum, bum, bum. Wait, I better not sing that.
You will be executed now.
Joke's on you, I was already facing the wall. I don't know what I'm looking at.
You never know what you're looking at. You only got one eye.
I see.
No, you don't. That's part of the problem.
I see the problem.
I thought I told you to stop lying.
I thought it was opposite day.
Are we gonna go down? Are we gonna go all the way down the dumbest bits we can off the top of our heads?
No, because I'll be here for the rest of the case. Ayumi Elda is watching. Well, hello, Ayumi Elda. I don't know what that means.
That is a that is an unrelated joke. That is a joke unrelated to you. Thank you very much. It is the type of thing that if you look into it, I will call out your dark times.
Does this have to do with a very large list?
Yes.
Understandable, I'm shutting up.
You're not gonna risk stepping on that rake.
This isn't a rake. It's the whole minefield.
God damn it, that's a lot of haze.
Very well, then keep my secrets.
The level of I know you're not gonna touch that you will not touch the landmine when you're still in range of it.
This isn't a case of can't. It's more a case of won't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. Won't touch this.
Oh right.
Won't touch this.
I forgot that these three are still just stay unknown in this game. It's so weird to me. Like, you know at least the name of everyone you get your powers from at a certain point, except for the 3 powers you start with.
You should look up Watra on this certain list.
I mean, with your taste, Zero, I mean, yes.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Listen, like everyone else we technically call friends, you like large, scary women.
What I do? Watra. One result. Oh.
You know that comment I made about her liking large, scary women? I
4 to 7. Maximum 20. I should probably stop reading this while you're live.
To be fair, no one is going to have the context for what you're reading, which makes it slightly funnier to me. I have the context, which makes it extra funny for me.
And definitely Marco Barden.
I love you, Erica. The amount of like, it's far funnier if I just don't say anything more about the things going on now. Because the curiosity from others will make it funnier. For me. Huh.
$265 centimeters.
Is someone drooling over there?
No.
Erica, you have given me a gift. Thank you so much.
Listen.
I'm
Shut
listening.
up.
No.
It's a big lady, take a shot of Jaeger. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Cease and desist incoming now.
Which one do you like more is the question here.
You remember that taco shell commercial?
Is this just a statement that ends in both?
Both. Both is good. Both is very nice.
Oh.
Yeah, this is completely unrelated. I've been looking at my my Liberty jug here, thinking, man, I should really fill this up because I'm getting pretty thirsty. And then this started, and now I can't say it. It's still true, but now it's in more ways than one. Like, I haven't had anything to drink in like 4 hours.
Yeah, hydrate before you dihydrate. You are small and will end up as a tiny raisin on the floor.
And I will say this, them some tall cups of water.
Erica, that was a treat. You've given me a treat. Thank you so much.
Much boing boing.
But seriously, Zero, get some water.
Not my mom.
No. Yes, I'm not your mom. Because I don't go outside and yell racist things at the neighbors.
She doesn't yell it at the neighbors. She tells me everything. And then I have to say, Mom, you can't say that.
Bring it any time.
She says the worst things, and I just... I can't help it.
You say funny, I say deeply awkward and slightly concerning.
It's even better when you remember that I'm adopted, and it's...
I know. It's like, that is the part that gets me. It's like, it causes my brain a full pause sometimes. I'm like, man. You just stop and just, that's all my brain can do. It's like, Uh, big red sword. Break my ankles.
Moving out.
Kevin,
That statue had been enslaved. I wish we could take it home with us. Hey, that's...
I am going to go top off my liberty.
You're gonna go
Don't-
say one of your things.
Don't post. People don't post links saying to remove the space to
Hold on.
buy viewers.
I'm on my way.
That's stupid, and you're gonna get in trouble. As soon as I stop stuttering.
As soon as she stops stuttering, she will just eat you.
I'm gonna go make some tea now.
Oh, this has been very funny for me.
So, every spring we've found so far leads back to here. Come on, let's head in. The source can't be far off.
Goodness, Purple all looks so silly on me right now.
We can finally get to the source now, right?
Well, I should switch to a claw. Make me more squishy, but it'll look less silly. Yeah. I miss having fast dodges. This is going to... I would absolutely say if your brightness is on too high, your screen might stop working in a moment.
Time to head on up.
Oh
Don't run
boy.
too far ahead.
Welcome to Not an Orlando.
Did the Great Collapse cause this too?
You know, it's
City
weird.
up on top
Like, I
of
swear
that
when I
cliff.
originally came here, it was like almost glowing white. I'm curious if that was changed. Oh, right. I think I'm back to being under-leveled. Which is fun. Wait, yeah, this one is.
It's still far off, but I see movement.
This bitch is gonna be mean.
Looks like they're defending this place. Prepared.
Back by unpopular demand, it's me.
The big scary bitches. So,
Oh,
I think they actually toned down, like, the effect of this place. I could swear it used to be much worse.
they can tone down the effects of this place, but they can't tone down my thirst.
Because, you see the sheer amount of just white everything.
Oh god, I just tabbed back in.
The
What the
decision
heck?
is yours.
Yeah, I could swear it actually used to be worse. Like the bloom on it used to be worse. Or maybe that was just the TV I had at the time that made it worse.
Maybe it was a TV, and maybe it was all the basement dwellers playing the game.
Ha. I'm in California.
Bring
I've
it
never had a
anytime.
basement.
You poor bastard.
budging, is
Alright.
it? You
So
can return
this
later.
area is, once again, my least favorite area in the whole
Don't fall
game.
here.
Only because it does take a bit to get through because it's essentially a maze.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
The upside, I have picked up a Ivy Veil, so I can do this.
In about 20 more seconds, I'll know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
The thing across the floor?
Yep.
Gosh, I love the Twitch delay.
It's a rather fun way to just kind of initiate a fight. Ugh, if your range is right.
I just got reminded of this video that I saw
Pick up something we
with
can
some
use.
people playing one of the, I think it was Dark Souls or Demon Souls, one of those games.
That's a real gem.
And they were saying, oh no, it's fine, they can't follow you into this area. And then the enemy immediately follows them into the area and kills them.
Yes. The lesson to learn in that game is always assume they can follow you into an area.
The lesson to learn from there was that crazy talk will activate.
Yes. That also, yeah. Never risk activating the stand crazy
Moving out.
talk. It will fuck you up. The most dangerous stand there's ever been. Next to the one that will turn literal words into actual physical things that can murder you. It's called In a Silent Way, and it is held by a Native American who was helping find the body parts of Jesus. Nothing I said is a joke.
It is a Joe joke.
All of that is actual plot of Steel Ball Run. As we all know, Jesus potentially was a Joe Star. Did you
In
just?
fact, if you translate the name a few times, and his name was actually Joshua, son of Joseph.
Yeah, JoJo.
He is a JoJo.
But
Need to
yeah,
check
no,
out
just
the
straight
layout
up,
of this place.
Steel Ball Run. Part of the it's depending on how you look at it. At the start of it, it's technically the subplot, but as it goes, it becomes the main plot. Is getting the parts of what's called the Saint's Corpse. As you find the head of that saint, it's very clearly Jesus. Pigs. I don't know. These bitches.
Such a stupid shit.
Ah, yes. I cast
Take whatever
endometriosis.
you can use.
Also, you know, the spell that actually would get you tried in Wizard Court. The only spell.
Yep. Yep.
Like, I feel like, yeah, testicular torsion, bad and all, but,
Bring it anytime.
not life-ruining. Endometriosis, congratulations. You are now a war criminal. And I don't even mean that as the joking way people say it. I think that should actually qualify as being a war crime towards someone.
Fingers and Balls, the 9th level D&D spell.
I know. I think one of the D&D channels. I think it was One Shot or like One Shot Crusaders or something like that had done a bit on like the dumb spells, and that was one of them. It's like the true downside of that spell is you've just given them a
Healing doesn't
melee
look
weapon.
too good. Don't take any chances.
Two melee weapons.
No harm in being prepared.
It's called a flail.
So
Stick and 2 balls.
yeah, but you're. I was gonna say I feel like it's only a flail if you're an old man at that point.
Look, if you're in a wizard duel and they're casting multiple spells, they're probably putting in.
That's the funniest thing to me. I'm like, if I mastered magic, you know the first type of magic I would absolutely be using?
Turn into a hot bitch?
I already am one.
Okay.
Listen, if you're gonna hit me with something like that, I'm immediately gonna say something to boost my own confidence.
Not with those shins.
You're just mad that you can't reach the top shelf.
Joke's on you, it's not steps to
Unaided.
Listen, you son of a bitch.
Alright, that was the bitch with the map. That should be where I think that's where I came from earlier. If I'm wrong, good. I'm right. Oh, I don't want to have to go down that path. There is one of the paths we passed. I know for a fact what's down it, and I don't remember if there's progress down that path, but I do know for a fact that there's pain down that path. Ugh. Because it's essentially it's essentially this game's equivalent to Invasions.
You're safe for now, at least.
I am not on a blood code that I am good at I would be good fighting with.
Enemy loitering.
I'm just
over
trying
there.
to level this one up so I can have this stuff on other codes.
That's
Have you tried a
must be
peanut butter
bring
and
it any
cheese
time.
sandwich?
I do not care for peanut butter.
Yes, officer, that's the guy.
Huh?
Yes, officer, that's the guy.
Oh. It's not my fault peanut butter is not. I don't think peanut butter is bad. I actually like peanut butter cookies.
Sometimes I like to just scoop up some peanut butter and eat it off the spoon.
So
or
you
knife.
you do what a lot of other people do.
It's
I
so
really,
good.
really don't want to fall here.
You see that guy? Now you don't. Oh, I actually thought that
Shoot
was
that guy.
That's funny. I actually thought he was above the actual hole. Well, if he comes and finds me, that's a problem for later me. For right now, it's not my problem. Ooh, cast that, and let's grab lightning spike. Usually, I don't like having actual attacks. That's where I usually keep my buffs, but I don't have any extra buffs I can actually put with this one. At least these bitches are dropping Queen's Iron, which means I can actually upgrade my stuff after this. Dun,
So,
dun,
quick question.
dun, 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 dun. What about? Yes.
Have you given thought into cowboy times yet?
Pick up something we can use?
Like what I
Taken
was
out
gonna
by a guard,
play,
it looks
or
like.
Yeah.
Not
is that the
budging,
one
is
where
it?
we're using
We can
Weird
return
West?
later.
Or what?
Was that the Weird West one?
There's not going to be very much weird about it.
Or is this just straight up we're normal cowboy times?
This is cowboy times.
Everything's the same color. I'm afraid I'll get confused.
With the possibility as to be determined by session 0.0.001. If or if not people want supernatural elements.
'Cause I remember there was.
But as planned, it's supposed to be normal.
Cause I remember there was a supernatural one we had talked about a while back.
The Ghouls of No Man's Land, a World War I story.
Okay, so that's not the one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Don't
I
run
remember
too
the
far
other one we had
ahead.
talked about where Sean and I know Sean was essentially going to
Everything's
be.
the same color.
Sean and I had very similar ideas, which is funny. By complete accident. I remember he was essentially going to be like almost like a Ghost Rider type thing of a bunch of spirits that had came back. And I had a similar idea of just kind of being, well, not the actual spirits, a gestalt of kind of basically being a Gasha Dogoro of a creature. Just
Yeah, that wasn't mine.
yeah, no, I did not use that term. I think I just said just something brought to life by the lingering will of a bunch of people who had died during the situation, like who had died on the trails.
Yeah, no, that wasn't
Yeah.
anything that I'm aware of.
Yeah. I will check which room it was in, because if we still have that inactive room.
Well, it's currently active because it's going forward now.
Yeah, no, I said if it's still there, because yeah, the fact that I'm looking in here. Yeah, this is a different one. Because this is the one. The only thing I've said in here was when I had made the joke of when someone said wagon tails. I went wagon tails, it's almost time for wagon tails. Come along and take my hand. Let's all go to Wagon Land.
Oh, do you want to hear something crazy that I just discovered?
Don't
Even
run
though
too
I'm
far
several
ahead.
years late and I did not figure this out for the first time ever. It's just me realizing it, and it took 10 years for me to figure it out.
What?
So, have you played Fallout 4?
A little bit, yes.
Do you know the tune that Preston Garvey whistles idly?
I do not. I have not played the game enough to just be sitting around Preston Garvey.
Well, I found out what song he's whistling, and it's a real song.
Okay, so that was... I was trying to remember how to do a certain combo. That is very important to getting my shit back.
I really,
In Fallout
really don't
4,
fall
Preston
here. You
Garvey
have to
will
take
idly
whatever you can
whistle
use.
the Season 46 Sesame Street opening theme song, Sunny Days.
That's amazing.
And the first tip-off to this is another one of his most common idle dialogues. Like when you walk past him, he'll say, "At least it's not raining."
Sunny days chasing the
That's it.
clouds
That's it.
away.
That's the song.
Days where the air is sweet. Can you
It
tell
also
me
has, like,
how
both
to
of
get
us, though.
to Sesame Street?
I'll assist you.
Real
You
gem.
know the funny thing is, I do think it's technically a public domain thing. As a PBS property. Shit! Alright, plan runaway is not an option. Ah!
The Sesame Street logo is in the public domain because it considers the single geometric shape and text lacking the originality needed for copyright protection. Characters like Elmo, Cookie Monster, and Big Bird are copyrighted and protected by Sesame Workshop. Sesame Street is also copyrighted and protected by Sesame Workshop. Publishing style recreating specific characters or their likenesses could infringe on the rights of Sesame Workshop or other puppetry companies.
And I couldn't even save Yakumo just now. God damn it. I kept getting clipped when I was trying to do my revive.
Zig when you should have zagged.
Oh no, I existed when I should have just kept running.
Listen, there's a winning strategy.
There's
And you gotta think about it.
I took a wrong turn, and it went horribly.
Oh, you're up
I
again.
just saw. But yes, think about this philosophically. You unga, therefore.
Unga Bunga does not actually
Gear
work
might
for
not
how
be
I
cutting
play
it.
these kinds of games. I cannot Unga Bunga.
In the distance.
Then play smarter. Play like an idiot.
I play like a wizard.
Looks like they're defending this place.
Bring it
You have a
anytime.
sword with a gun.
I don't have the I don't have I don't carry
I thought
my
that
gun.
was like I thought that was the giant rifle running animation. Oh wait, that's like a fucking.
The sickle?
How's this?
Yeah. I just remember I had a gun with a giant donut on it, and it
Yes.
used the same running animation.
You mean? Actually, I don't even think. Yeah, I'm not even carrying one of those.
Why don't I like this game? Because I played it.
Because it's not your cup of tea.
Exactly. I definitely see the appeal, and I'm happy a lot of people enjoy it. Keep enjoying it. Don't stop.
It's
I don't wanna
dangerous to
play
pay
it.
too much attention.
Nothing will
to your
make me
footing.
happier than if we actually do get a second game. Ah, my ass! Fly, bitch!
Cheek boy.
Fly, bitch! Oh no! Hubris!
No harm in being prepared.
Ah, you can't teleport when I hit you in the face with my blood.
Nobody makes me bleed.
You have to take whatever you can use.
Yeah, one of the things I love about the veil I'm using right now is when I get the backstab or count or parry or anything like that, I essentially just turn
really,
whoever I was
really
fighting
don't
into a
wanna fall here.
pincushion from the inside out.
Yes, the ultimate apex form, the final evolution, if you will, of the kidney stone.
The kidney stones would technically be more merciful.
I said the apex version.
Fair.
I'd like to play a game. I've installed kidney stones inside of you, surrounded by time-altering particles. They will rapidly accelerate the growth of the kidney stones. You have 1 hour until the spikes protrude out of your everything.
The things you just gave me Gaia-Bota kidney stones.
I do kind of want to run a Saw game.
Zero, I'm going to get the stick.
Tabletop RPG, not a
I'm getting
real-
the stick.
Like, I forget which one it was. I want to say it was like Saw 6, where it was like a group of 5 people.
Choose your ground well.
Where if they did everything correctly, there was an option for all of them to survive, like 100% survival rate. And they just chose every possible bad choice every single room.
Hit the damn counter.
Bring it anytime.
Or not. Mistime everything.
Yeah, session 1 opens up. You're all in a dark room. You hear a mechanical click. I'd like to play a game.
On principle, I am the type of person who'd be like, no, I accept death, fuck you. Listen, there is an amount of BS where my brain will just go,
We grab that.
I'm not fighting, I'm not playing your game, go fuck yourself, I choose death. You do not get to tell me what it means to actually value my life.
Thanks, friend.
I never murdered anyone.
Bitch, please. I love that knock-up attack. Just up you go, and here's a bed of swords to lay on.
You've used a lot of healing. Be careful from here on.
But I did find one of the direction I was supposed to go. Not the one I was looking for, but one of them.
Let's hop down. We could continue
Wait,
from
no,
there.
this is the one I was looking for. Okay.
Pick up something we can use.
So you want to hear a weird sentence that's probably never gonna come out of my mouth ever again?
Go ahead.
I wish I liked Fortnite.
I mean, that makes sense.
That fucking Scorpion versus Sub-Zero clip was pretty badass.
Like, the game as a whole is honestly a fine, like,
I
finely.
just don't like any of it.
Yeah. It's like, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's just a fine game overall. Like, one of the reasons why it sticks around is because it's actually, like, a well-done game.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just, unfortunately, Battle Royales are kind of the easiest games to fuck up when it comes to actually being
One
fun.
of the easiest to do.
Also one of the easiest to, like, lose interest in.
Yep.
You know how we were just talking about the rifles? I got one.
Same running animation.
Yep.
Head up, eyes open. Oh, it's open?
Would you believe that the guy behind this, his primary other series he worked on was essentially a Monster Hunter. It feels weird to say clone, but that would be the term used.
You know, when you said the guy behind this, my mind instantly turned to the one
Let's open
holding
it up
the
and see,
rifle
shall we?
standing behind it. It's like, the guy behind this is a fucking twink. No, you meant the game. My bad. Never mind.
I mean, to be fair, 90% of
That's
characters
low,
in this
man.
would
That's
count as
low.
twinks.
Of course, it's Weeb Souls. Everyone's twinks except the ones that aren't.
I mean, like him. That's a twonk.
Twink, twonk, twonk. What's the difference? Don't fucking ask that legitimately. You will get fucking. You'll get paragraph.
I don't need them. Please, no. Twink, twonk, jiggles.
Ada, ada. No, ma'am. This is a Wendy's.
That won't stop her! Run!
She's here for the twinks.
Uh,
And exactly one twunk.
just name-wise, which one, Zero?
What?
You'll see in a second. Pick a partner just from the name, just by looking at their names.
Mia White version.
Alright.
After all, if it ain't white, it
You
ain't.
got everything?
I'm sorry.
No, you aren't.
Oh, get out of here, Mom.
Alright.
Which way do you
No,
like?
I just imagine it's like some
It
sort of
won't open.
magic
Let's
or
try to find another
elemental
way.
sort of like whatever.
It is just an extra version of her that came from the pre-order.
Oh,
We'll
fuck
put
that.
that to
I was
good
hoping for like
use.
powers and shit.
I
Like,
think-
oh, is it gonna be?
I think she
Like
does.
a, like-
I think she does have different skills than normal Mia, because she also gives a unique version of Mia's blood code.
Oh,
I just
so it's pre-order to win.
no, because it is something you can get. It is honestly not all that
Okay,
strong.
it's
It's
open.
more or less pre-order to get this slightly different thing. It feels more like this was a beta version of Mia.
Ah. But no, like I said, I was expecting like some sort of healing magic or elemental magic.
I don't. She does have elemental stuff. Let me
Oh,
check.
so I wasn't wrong. I just wasn't right.
Yeah. Actually, Actually, I do think her code has a. Yeah, because here.
And then I realized the joke that I could make, but I wasn't able to finish it.
Yeah, I do at the very least think she has one or two of these, which is Lightning Spike and then Guardian Aid. And then the rest of the stuff she has is from normal Mia, is like alternate versions of, I think, normal Mia's blood code.
I'm on my way.
Actually, wait. Can I use Guardian Aid right
Am I your token racist friend on this stream?
I mean, I wouldn't consider that a token thing that I would usually want to have around.
I understand. I hate everything. But I am a racist. NASCAR, stock car, Indy, it doesn't matter.
You can't
Drag
drive.
Racing, I hate them all. Why do you think I hate them all? I am so prejudiced against all kinds of horseback racing, emu racing. No, I hate it all.
I actually think it's from all things you might enjoy eating racing just because it's
The Turbo Murder Chicken Sprint. Welcome back to the Turbo Murder Chicken 500.
Oh.
Brought to you by Aldi.
Can I? Oh, I can use the impulse anchor. I only say that because I want to show you this stupid hammer. I never use it because it's just not my cup of tea. But
My guy, that's the whole kettle. Look at that thing.
that's his basic, most basic special attack.
That makes Butcher Pete feel inadequate. If you know
Checking
what I
your
mean.
equipment.
Yep.
You see, she's no longer your girl. She's my girl. She's just a hammer. And these aren't the hammers.
I'll be right there.
The hammer is my. And we'll be right back.
After these messages, after these messages, after these
After
messages,
these
There.
we'll be right back. I can't believe I got away with not having to deal with that damn invasion earlier. I mean, I still technically died in the process, but I still got the shit I wanted from it. Oh no. And I'm out of blood.
You want to hear something kind of crazy? You need to be run out of blood. People die when they run out of blood.
Yeah, I turn into these things when I run out of blood. Technically. Ah, my spine!
No, it's Sweetly Spooch.
My bones hurt. My bones hurt a lot.
Can you feel it in your bones?
More
I can barely
sunshine.
feel my bones.
Enough to make your systems glow?
My systems are currently scattered all over that area along with the rest of my blood. I'm grabbing my glass cannon and hoping he can solve the problem with violence.
Is it another twink?
Yes. Although after this place I get a... Well, no, I can't get him yet. But in about 2 areas I
Shall we?
technically get a much scarier man. And his name is...
Twonk.
And his name is Jack.
That's
Twonk, go bonk.
No. You're not gonna make a Jack the Ripper joke.
My guy, if I was gonna make a Jack the Ripper joke, it involved cannabis.
No, I meant for in reference to Metal Gear.
Oh, no.
And look, and the pin cushion. Up. Ah, dang it. Dang it. Game, work with me! Up she rises.
Way up she rises, way up she rises.
And up she'll... Oh goddamn, my brain almost made me start singing, freaking Bones.
Bone.
Way uphill stayward, dead leave their bones. Oh god damn it!
Right on time.
Would you believe, like, these are the only enemies who do this teleporting bullshit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it makes them all the more infuriating. And they're
Oh, well, good thing I
Glad
didn't
your
need
heart's
that
okay.
haze all that much. It's also very likely I might still be running through an area underleveled. I could look it up and confirm that. Technically, I have done that part. There's a point where skill and luck kind of start to trump each other. Also, once again, rusty as fuck in this game.
Then you're no longer good. Get good again.
Listen, I have already beaten plenty of bosses while underleveled, so... I'm also making a choice to try to fucking parry in this game more than I've ever done
I'm
before.
so happy I have developed what pretends to be a focus. I just have jokes about the things that I can do. But I didn't say a single one. Like children.
And this is why you're not allowed to use them.
Look, define children.
Anything under the age of 18.
Nah, I hang out with my nephews. One's cool, one's retarded. But I can't say that.
God. Just
I didn't say the whole thing. I
immediate.
didn't say the whole thing. No, I don't even mean that insultingly. I mean he has special needs. He's got developmental disorders. He is in a special program.
Come on.
I'm being completely serious. Like he's doing his best and he's a good kid. I didn't say the whole word. I didn't say the whole word.
I'm curious what... I'm gonna laugh my butt off because I know that there is like a...
You're fucking panic gassed.
Oh.
Fucking mute me now. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I just, Yeah, I am like level 20,
Checking
and
your
the recommended for...
I'll keep watch there.
I decided to look it up while I had a second, just because it's gonna bug me if I don't.
You're about to have a whole year if I keep saying stuff like that.
Oh, stats. Right. Yeah, I'm not even level 20. This is recommended for level 40. Like, to start this area is recommended level 40.
Okay, but have you considered telling them to get shitted on?
No, because I don't do that because because I like to have fun, and I don't tell people how to do things if they're having trouble with something. I say find a way that works for you, or ask for
Yeah,
help.
and that's what I'm saying. You can walk forward and tell them to get shit.
Or I could also get shat on as I sit here and, you know, punch a wall.
Just don't get hit.
The bitch is teleporting.
Yeah.
The don't get hit strategy doesn't work when the bitches start teleporting.
Then get good.
Did you pick up something we can use?
Look, when they teleport behind you, you issue them a citation saying that personnel does not mean what they think.
Goddamn Louis, thank you for you and your just ridiculous amount of aggression. Thank you for not going to therapy, despite the fact that you're probably going to like me less after we finish this area. Like that's just straight up in story in universe story stuff.
This place looks promising.
He honestly should stop
Well
liking
hidden.
me.
We don't need to go into a hard fight.
We can't die here like this.
I'll have to take
that.
good care of that.
I'm not going to be grabbing any more of these because, well, I'm going for the bad ending. And those
On my
things
way.
are tied to the good ending. And saving Louis' sister. We won't be doing that here.
Lost sight of it there.
Where's that damn thing? Oh. You see that cathedral right there, Zero?
No. Ask me again in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's where we're headed.
Now, be sure you save some regeneration.
I should really use Sanguine Roar more.
What's our next heading? You're in serious danger, okay?
French Bob haircut bringing Parisian chic everyday style. Here's Talk USA.
I have many questions, but I also kind of don't want the answers to any of them.
It's just a random article that popped up when I opened the browser.
But you understand, it's one of those things where there was a lot of words there.
I won't take
It's
long.
too bad you're not reading them.
It's like you put a lot of words in that sentence, and I'm kind of curious about all of them, but I also kind of don't want to have to acknowledge any of those words again.
It's gone. I can't find it again.
No more healing.
I mean, those are a lot of
Just
words
don't
that I'm
push
pretty sure if
yourself
we
too
just
hard.
put them together again, we'd find that article.
I already forgot most of them.
So you see that platform right there. That's where we're headed. This is where we are. You see how they're not that far apart.
We'll find we're never too far apart.
No, I'm not risking a Disney attack.
Look, somehow it's been a year and I haven't gotten flagged by them.
Yes.
I think they just want the ad revenue, so they keep the video up and
Sorry.
monetize it behind my back.
See, that's the trick here. They would just kill me because I'm not making money.
I'm not making money.
Yes, but they also assume that you actually work in one of their sweatshops.
Skill issue.
Take this!
Ah, my spine.
Fine.
No, no, it was not.
Probably fine.
I've chosen not to fight because I don't feel like it. I am now going to try to rush the next save point.
I thought you could outsmart me, but I outsmarted your outsmarting.
No. Okay, no, not what I'm thinking. I just had an entire moment in my head where I was like, did I just walk into a different area? And I was like, oh no, I'm just paranoid. It's just the paranoia. Figured. You'll be fine.
You see, that's funny because the song is called Paranoid by Black Sabbath.
You know, you could have just left the joke hanging there, and people who
No,
would have
see,
gotten
I like
it.
to kill jokes because I can never actually genuinely be clever. I can only be stupid and mocked. I'm a millennial.
It's like you did something clever technically, and then you unclevered yourself.
Yeah, that's no, that's entirely fine.
What? I mean, not everyone. I stole most of my friends. I think it's down here. Down this way. I'm pissed off because in universe this place actually makes sense. Okay, this place is actually
won't
meant
take
to be
long.
confusing to get around.
Whack.
Yeah. I'm annoyed by that simply because, god damn it, because it is annoying to get around.
Whack, yo.
I mean, so is exploding swords out of a dude's body, but I'm doing that too.
His robes, whack. His spells, whack.
His spine, stab. He can no longer walk. It's not my fault. Oh no, there are more bitches.
No bitches. No bitches, no problem.
I'm streaming, what's up? I don't know, I didn't take him.
That's quite valuable. Let's use it well.
Queen Steel, that's welcome. Would you believe all the metal that's important in this game is Queen something? Queen Steel, Queen Iron, Queen Titanium. Alright.
So if someone makes a shovel out of it, does that make it a queen of... Never mind.
Sorry.
Were you really
On my
about to
way.
make that
I was
joke?
about to. I was about to. And then I was like, yeah, no, this isn't the venue for it. It's not.
Done.
No.
I was... My first instinct was to start singing Juice Newton, but I've already been going through so many songs. It's probably going to set off some bot with an issue.
If we want to...
You know the song I'm talking about, right? Juice Newton?
Never heard of it.
That's the artist. I'll just do quick. It's called Queen of Hearts. You know, playing with the Queen of Hearts, knowing it ain't really smart. The Joker ain't the only fool who'll do anything for you. It's a fun little tune.
Let's see where this one led back to.
And yes, I intentionally did that off beat and out of key. Fuck you, bots.
But, yeah, no, I possibly make that. We need more bitches before we make that joke.
No bitches?
I said
On my
no
way.
bitches.
You got no bitches?
I got you, don't I?
I'm just an asshole.
That's quite valuable.
Listen, you
Let's use it
walked
well.
into that one.
Did I ever tell you about the time where my sister proved how blonde she really is?
No, and I'm curious about this.
On my way.
Boy.
It's story time with the Cyclops, y'all.
See that up there?
So, this was years ago, back when we were both living in our parents' house. As opposed to me living in my mom's basement. She was so excited about something I wasn't paying attention because I don't care. She was heading towards her room, down the hall. And there's like a support column holding up like the way of the house that runs through the whole building. And it's like right there in the center. And so there's a wall that kind of protects it. And she was heading for her bedroom door, looking straight ahead, and still walked face first into the wall.
That's
And the problem was she was talking, which means she couldn't focus on navigating.
the brain cell only works on one at a time.
She's blonde.
Yeah. I understand.
She's blonde, I'm blind, we're both fucked up. Queen,
Take this!
bitch, just switch aggro. I hadn't even hit you yet. We in trouble. Yeah, once more. Oh wait, why did it? Oh, because my health is already too low. Oops. Saw that coming.
I got my next short-term
You're back.
aspiration set. How about you?
I haven't even completed any of mine. Alright, this is okay. That's where we are still. So the fun thing is, I know for a fact that I don't get to fight the boss that's in there yet. I have to fight one more boss. And that's essentially what I'm trying to get to.
You've got 19 minutes to fill out an aspiration.
No, I already have. I have not completed any of mine in a while. So I
That's
still.
that's what I was saying.
to
That's what I was
go.
saying. You have 19 minutes because Donnie needs them 15 minutes before game starts because of his mobile issues.
Yeah. No, I'm just not gonna change mine.
Okay.
How are we supposed to get to the other side?
It's funnier to me if I just leave. Like, if it takes me forever to get an aspiration, it's just funny to me. Like the Infinite game, I did not. I pretty much completed all of my aspirations. Didn't complete any of my aspirations until this most recent session where we ended like the quote-unquote season.
Skill issue, Dial.
Actually, no, it's more of because I was being a responsible member of society.
Ew.
Oh, now I'm essentially about to become a rebel. I'm about to lead a fucking rebellion. Listen, it's their fault because they caught me that that now I can't sit there and hide and just pretend to be a normal everyday person. They chose to investigate. They chose to learn stuff that they didn't need to worry about. And now one of their trucks has been split in half. You remember the show Generator Rex?
Remember it? Yes.
Yeah, I did that. My character does that.
I don't know what that is.
Let's find
Oh,
another way.
my character literally just kind of does what Rex does and just makes.
I don't know what Rex does.
Oh, you don't. Oh, you remember the show, but you don't
I
remember.
remember it. I never watched it. It
Oh.
was all over the commercials, but I never watched it.
Oh, okay. Essentially, because he's a metal conduit, he can make large machine-like constructs from his body.
Pick up something we can use?
It has been very fun to just decide I'm going to solve this problem by making a pair of giant aluminum fists and just throw hands with a giant rat.
One problem solved, huh?
Would you believe that Chris is still the most destructive of all of us?
Sorry. I'm
Let
on
me
my
rephrase
way.
that. Not destructive. Disruptive. Disruptive is the word I was thinking of. And he is playing. He's the one who's playing a cop.
That tracks.
Like James is playing a playing a teen girl who is more or less. I'm not happy I'm involved in any of this, and I would really like not to be involved in any of this anymore. But I don't have it. But she doesn't really have a choice. Sure.
We are closer in the timeline to Snatcher than we are to Metal Gear 1.
Yeah, I know that.
I just
I
needed
won't
to say
take
it out
long.
loud so someone else can suffer with me.
It doesn't horrify me until I actually start seeing people getting snatched again. It happened once. I don't. When it starts happening again, then I'll be worried.
Yeah, so the Outer Heaven Uprising was 30 years ago, and the events of Snatcher take place in 18 years.
I mean, the good news is, Zero, depending on how certain things go, you could be behind them.
Are you saying I could be the downfall of humanity?
Yes.
That's the first time anyone's ever believed in me. Until you last.
I frequently believe in you. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, damn it.
It's like, out of all things to be a dick, I was like, saying that I never believe in you. God damn, now that's unfair.
Life is pain, Dio.
This is why you, Zero, that's why you get the legendary 3-shoe beating. It's things like that. Up the butt.
I knew I'm taller than 3 feet.
I said 3-shoe. I didn't say 3 feet.
My shoe goes on a foot.
Yes. Last time I checked, you're not taller than 5 feet, so does that mean you get the 5-shoe beating instead?
No.
I love how quick you were with that one. Where
Imagine Goro from Mortal Kombat. Fucking Goro comes out, learning from Rolf how to give the 3-shoe beating, but amplified because he's got 4 arms. You put a fucking sneaker in that boy's mouth and say it's the 5-shoe beating.
It's even scarier when his grandmother comes out and it's all chonkless.
Listen, there's a reason Shao Kahn took so long.
Man was sitting there like, she's still there? And just occasionally peeking into Outworld, making sure that there are no not Tarkatan. God damn it.
Tarkatan?
Tarkatans are the other ones, not the ones I'm thinking of.
Shokan?
Yeah, there are no Shokan grandmothers ready with the shoe.
Look, when I keep saying I'm a Mortal Kombat fan, I mean it.
Yes. I too am a Mortal Kombat fan, and its goofy ass story makes me smile.
It used to.
Where did you loot? Was it at 9 or 11 where you gave up?
9.
Really?
I went in wanting to like it, and I enjoyed the fact that like it opens on the ending of Armageddon. So it was like still tied to it, and it's like, okay, well, how are we gonna do this? And then every chapter they kept dropping the ball one way or another. I was like, this is getting kind of painful to get through.
I kind of
comes out and it's just like it completely abandoned everything. Like it just stopped acknowledging Armageddon almost entirely, and I didn't even finish the game.
I like the concept that it had already been a cycle that had been going on for a while.
What do you mean?
Oh, if you didn't know, it's revealed in 11. I think in 11.
I know that. I know that. No, that was the point where it jumped the fucking shark and I was done.
And I kind of like the idea of that where, oh hey, we thought things, whenever you think everything has been going on a certain way, to be revealed, oh, the cycle that we first saw was not the first cycle.
Like I said, they jumped the shark with that one. Because at that point, you have nowhere left to go.
I mean, for me, I feel like the biggest mistake any group makes whenever they are trying to continue is thinking that they have to make the stakes bigger.
Exactly, they don't.
You don't. You just have to make them matter to the characters in the present. Hell, instead of just trying to keep Mortal Kombat as a whole, something I think could be fun, especially because you've introduced the next generation of characters, make smaller spin-off games.
Just give the fans what they've been asking for 20 fucking years.
Hell, like spend a little time, just give with those characters.
Shaolin Monks HD with online co-op.
Yeah, like Shaolin Monks, and just generally going with games that are set are just smaller and set around other characters, you can
Give us
make-
another Deception style open world RPG.
yeah, would just do wonders for their wallets.
Hell, start by just releasing Deception HD. Slap on some new textures on the old skeletons and call it a day. I will drop $25 for it. Hell, give us Unchained, because that's like the definitive edition, but it only saw a PSP release, and all it did was alter a few things, give like a couple characters tweaked skins to make it more in line with Armageddon.
Neat.
Like they reskinned Blaze to look more like how he did in Armageddon, and then made him a playable fighter. They also changed one line of dialogue when you meet Blaze in the Outworld Overworld. God, say that 3 times fast. Where they altered his dialogue because they hadn't fully decided what the story of Armageddon was going to be when they released Deception. So then they went back and they re-recorded it and redid it to be more in line with what actually happened in Armageddon. So release Mortal Kombat Unchained HD on current systems. It'll be the exact same game. We'll pay $20 for it.
And people will love it.
People will love it. It's one of the most beloved games in the franchise, along with Shaolin Monks. Give us Unchained, Deception Unchained HD, right? And Shaolin Monks HD. There's your cash injection to start working on Shaolin Monks 2. Ignore the multiverse, ignore the timelines, ignore Fire God, Liu Kang. Bring it back to the first universe that we knew, and give us Shaolin Monks 2, which is just an anthology of Mortal Kombat 4. Fucking what was the
Hell.
title that came?
Something I would even say is step back and uncanon the original ending they had for Armageddon, where Shao Kahn is the one who takes over. Because that, like, even stepping back and doing that
Sorry.
would literally
my way.
remove the need for 11 onward.
So yeah, instead of Raiden sending his memories back in time, Shao Kahn slips on a piece of gore, and Raiden seizes the opportunity to turn the tides and win the fight.
Yeah, hell, if you want to have Raiden send himself back, literally make that the what the Deception remake is. Him going back just far enough to be able to actually undo things, not all the way back to the start of everything.
Well, you mean Mortal Kombat 9, because Deception was the birth of Dark Raiden. I almost said Darth. That was where Dark Raiden became a thing. Because at the end of Deadly Alliance, they turned on each other. Shang Tsung and Quan Chi turned on each other, and Raiden sacrificed himself to stop Onaga. And then, of course, Onaga's return happens anyways. They fail, and then that's the final act of Deception, where Raiden reincarnates as a dark god. And like I said, that's the final act of the game.
The primary thing I remember from that is, from Deadly Alliance, is the Liu Kang was murdered, and my brain was just immediately like,
Oh yeah, the fucking opening cutscene before you reach the main menu. He's dead. There's no saving him.
yeah, no, that's like the primary thing I remember from that
Yeah.
game.
And fun fact, Li Mei was supposed to be the new Liu Kang.
I don't even remember that character, so that says a lot.
Shit, I actually gotta look this up.
What
I tell you to look it up if you're playing.
Weren't we at a point back where Cyrax was a good guy again still?
He technically always was, but like early on in his
Let me
introduction,
rephrase that.
when
He
it had to
was
do with
he
him-
was in control of himself again.
Yes, that was like after his introduction. So like by Mortal Kombat 4, he was
He'd
on the
been-
forces of God.
Yeah, and then I still the thing that always thrown me off is
We
the
can go
whole
down
Noob
from here.
Saibot stuff. I'm like, so what you're saying is Bihan was always evil, or
Time for
No. His soul was tainted by the darkness of the Netherrealm
Does that look like
because
hate
he
to you?
died angry.
This is just what
Ah.
we
He
need.
died with hatred in his heart, and then the Netherrealm seized his soul and warped him into a wraith.
Similar to what it isn't that also similar what why Scorpion is the way he is?
Yes, because he died believing that Bihan had murdered his clan.
But for one reason or another, Scorpion was able to.
Scorpion was recruited by Quan Chi, who was the real mastermind behind the destruction of his clan. And so Quan Chi opened a portal to send Scorpion back to Earthrealm as a servant.
No, I was more of saying why, like, what made Scorpion like able to not be evil versus.
So he's a loaded can of worms and a bag of chips.
Okay, so
He is classified as a form of evil, but that's because he is a resurrected being of pure hatred and rage. But when he finds out that he was lied to, he's still just as angry, but the source of his anger shifts, and he sees that his goals align with a lot of people in Earthrealm.
he's able to. He's essentially a wraith of righteous anger.
Exactly. Like, he still seeks revenge, but he now knows who to get revenge on.
He seeks revenge.
Quan Chi.
Yeah, he seeks revenge in the correct way on the correct person.
Also, in the Mortal Kombat 2 comics, way back when he found out what happened, he was actually regretful that he killed Bihan. And so when he saw Kuai Liang take up the mantle of Sub-Zero, he vowed to protect him.
I knew about that part.
That's
Specific-
neat.
Yeah. Like his choice to, all right, I'm going to atone for what I've done by.
Yeah. By protecting his brother.
Yeah. It just always threw me off. It's like, yes, noob, just straight up. Too bad you died at the wrong time in the wrong situation. You are the ultimate. Congratulations, you get to be the ultimate victim of Quan Chi's bullshit.
Yeah. So like, with Bihan,
On my way.
he died furious and full of rage because he had no clue who Scorpion was, why he was trying to kill him so badly, what was going on, and he died without any answers. And that anger caught the attention of the energy of the Netherrealm, which hooked into his soul and pulled him down.
Basically, he just kind of got to be this. It feels funny to say this, but scapegoat for rage that just hooked onto him.
Yeah, basically.
That's the lesson, children. Don't let your rage consume you, or it literally will, and you'll get made into a bitch.
Yeah. There's a word for it.
I mean, there's a lot of words for it.
Artagami, that's it, because they made a game with that name, and your player character is a spirit of revenge.
It's a very good game. Too bad the game was left in a bad situation.
Yeah. Thanks, Game Pass.
Game Pass in and of itself is not a bad idea. Its execution was.
And still is. Anyways, so yeah,
I think we can go up.
I will say some indie games are massively benefiting it from it more. And I do.
Did you pick up something we can use?
Bloodbeat candy, yay. Items like that I just picked up are basically used as gifts for other characters, so I can get items from them.
yeah, but anyways, so Scorpion and Noob are examples of the concept of Artagami, just in slightly different directions. Scorpion is one of revenge, and Noob is a spirit of amplified hatred and rage.
He's just hatred
Because-
towards the world, more or less.
Yeah, like he was already an angry piece of shit, especially like if you played Mythologies. The game isn't canon, but his personality was. And I say the game isn't canon because in the very first level you fight Scorpion, but he's still alive. That was when Scorpion died, which was also retcon. So, it's not canon. But his portrayal and certain events in the game's story were canon. It's complicated.
Ah, dang it, I can't drop it down there.
You can't drop it. Get low, move side to side. I'm sorry, my brain. Mortal Kombat is a soap opera where they actually do things.
Yes, I agree with you on that one. It's also one of my mom's favorite fighting games. And the only fighting game I can't beat my dad in. Wait a
Mortal
minute.
Kombat is a soap opera, except they do shit.
Anyway, let's press on.
Okay. I just had a solid moment where my brain, wait, is this the right way? And then I was like, yep, yes it is.
I want you to show me the way.
You
Cease and desist.
monkey!
Funky.
The murder monkeys.
You won't be laughing so hard when I hit you with my de-evolution ray.
That's a solid start.
Are you sure about that? How do you know I won't devolve into a hyena? Wouldn't that be the funniest thing ever? Just you hit him with it, and they actually do just straight up turn into a hyena and are laughing even harder now. just somehow their final screw you is just to break evolution, just to mock you more.
Okay, I got it. The intended replacement for Liu Kang. The Deadly Alliance commanded Kano and his troops to force a small population of people to construct a palace fortress. One of those enslaved was Li Mei, who rebelled against the invaders and
Back
attacked
with us?
Kano himself. Recognizing the warrior spirit she possessed, the sorcerer Quan Chi offered to free her people if she could win the Deadly Alliance tournament. If she did not win, however, she would be forced to serve the Alliance and her people would remain slaves forever. Li Mei had no choice but to accept the offer.
Don't get too wild out
During the construction of Shang Tsung's palace, Li Mei discovered that it would be constructed around the ancient stone structure located on a nearby plateau. Her people have regarded this relic as sacred for as long as anyone could remember. Legends told that it was a portal to the heavens left by the gods themselves. When Quan Chi activated the portal with his mysterious amulet, and countless souls spewed forth, trapped between the realms, it was clear that the legends had been true.
So was zombie Liu Kang running around just a canon thing?
Kind of, but no. He was resurrected as a zombie right before the events of Armageddon start.
Because I know apparently his soul was off actively doing other things.
Yes, his soul remained in Earthrealm, and specifically the last time that his soul was seen was in the White Lotus Garden, where it gave Shujinko his final bit of training.
Shujinko also feels like he got kind of the short end of the stick with a lot of things.
Well, yeah, he was a victim of the titular deception in
Like, motherfucker didn't just get beat up. Motherfucker didn't just get an ass whooping or tricked. He was also put in that prison for a while and lost his
multiple times, actually, because he also lost some of his youth in the time rivers of the Chaos Realm.
Oh yeah, and the Chaos Realm was another fucking...
Yeah, he had to wade across what was effectively a deep creek, and when he came out, he was like 20 years older.
He also had to be in the Chaos Realm where fucking Havoc is. That guy sucks.
You know what's really funny is when data miners pulled the dialogue from the Chaos Realm NPCs, and it's just people telling the player that they're talking in reverse.
Makes sense.
It's pretty funny. It's a nice little Easter egg for the data miners, like ripping files
You have
out
to
and
take whatever
playing
you
them.
can use.
Like one of them was straight up, "This is what it sounds like when you talk backwards. Isn't that neat?"
But yeah, we can agree Havoc is a dick, right?
Oh yeah, he's a fucking freak.
Like, you know what? And I hate saying this, he is just Mortal Kombat's Joker.
Yes, he was made before DC gave permission to use the Joker.
I think they have the two interact in one of the comics.
Well, they do now. I'm saying.
No,
in
I know.
2003.
I was saying since then they've had that happen.
Yes, because they're basically the same character. And in fact, in Joker's ending in, what was that, MKX or MK11, whichever one he was in?
Yeah, I do think he joins up with Havoc.
Yeah, Havoc becomes like his right-hand man, and they're like just this fucking duo of assholes, realm hopping, spreading chaos.
I love, one of my favorite endings though is Spawn's. Would you like to know what happens? Because it's a fun one.
Sure. Also, before you start that, I just wanted to bring up, I think it's neat how when he was brought in as a guest character in Mortal Kombat, I want to say it was 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually reference his guest appearance in Soul Calibur.
Correct.
His soul still burns.
I mean, they also reference, I think they also reference them all having met Batman. Which is very silly to me to remember. Because I think it was made canon that the Mortal Kombat, the DC universe that the Mortal Kombat interacted with went on to become the Injustice universe.
Not entirely, but the Injustice games reference the MK versus DCU with the Mortal Kombat crossover characters, because in their intro dialogue before a fight starts with the Mortal Kombat characters, they will reference those events.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Which I'm as far as me, my head canon is going to be that is the canon.
But, you know, it's summed up. It's summed up that these fights happen because a portal opens between the DC universe and the Mortal Kombat universe again. But it's not the same DC universe because it got restarted. But they have lingering memories, so like you'll have like the DC characters saying, "We've met before, haven't we?" And then the Mortal Kombat characters will say during the rage incident or whatever.
I think one of my favorite ones is them because some of them are just so friendly, and I love them. Like some of the more friendly ones between Sub-Zero and people like Batman are pretty entertaining.
Or like Raiden coming in to say, you know, "I'm here to test you to see if you are worthy of being an Earthrealm defender." Yeah. And then they say, "It's an honor, Lord Raiden."
Yeah. But yeah, like I was gonna
because Injustice doesn't have fatalities.
But
they have finishers, but not fatalities.
Yeah. Well, you have super moves, but not fatalities.
Yeah, and that's the point. So like, Raiden is basically going all out against them. It's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna finish you. I won't kill you. I'm gonna finish this fight if you lose."
Oh, no good.
Which one of those things of, I do love how it is canon that technically not all fights in the tournaments do end with fatalities.
Yeah.
Which just genuinely makes a lot more things interesting because,
find a way around.
well, where's the fun if you're just gonna keep killing off your characters?
In the original timeline, Johnny Cage died like 4 times.
Was it 4? Did he?
Something like that. I'll double check. We got a couple minutes. We got like 7 minutes. 7 minutes so I can spare to play.
Yeah, I'm about to go find a spot to save.
How many times did Johnny Cage die in Mortal Kombat? In the original Mortal Kombat 3 storyline, he got killed by Motaro. In Mortal Kombat 4, he was brought back to life for good. Then he got killed in Deadly Alliance and brought back by Onaga in Deception. And died again in Mortal Kombat again. So, alright, so he, in the original timeline, he died 3 times. I was wrong.
I forgot about the Motaro death. I always forget about that one.
Yeah, so I was close but still wrong.
Yeah.
He died 3 times in the original timeline.
So, how many people did the alliance that they set out to kill actually succeed in killing? All of them?
By Armageddon, everyone was dead except for Shao Kahn and Raiden.
That's what I call a leap of faith.
It's impressive that the Shuckle Fox
And that includes Taven and Dagon.
I always forget about Taven of all people.
The protagonist. Yeah, so he killed Dagon, his brother.
I do remember that part.
But he was so wounded, someone like sucker punched him in the back of the head and he died.
Which he kind of deserved at that point.
I mean, I'm saying like it was that close and brutal of a brawl between the brothers that he was on death's door to begin with.
I know, but it's just fun to say, yeah, he deserved it.
It's open?
Well, he was kind of a tool.
And yes, a tool for evil!
Evil! Where is
You don't
it?
have to jump down
I'm
anymore.
still sad that he passed away.
Yep. Rip goat.
Oh, hey, you know how I was talking about a fight that I was worried about a little bit?
Hmm.
Yeah, here's that fight.
Well, you got 5 minutes.
5 minutes is all I can spare with you, big guy.
That's a mean
Oh god, that's how you explode. This fucker immune to poison?
So I played Final Fight. Nobody's immune to poison.
no harm.
Transphobe card.
You say that?
I know what I said. You know exactly what I meant.
No, they still got a thing.
Once more,
So does poison.
How's this? Still regenerate something.
but
No, please don't get up. I can see Dexter from here. I'll show them.
I didn't know that actually worked on his ass. Most bosses I can't do that to.
Gotta feel it. Ready, cautious.
Did you believe that this boss, my first...
The upper squat into the impalement.
Yeah. Because that doesn't usually... It's a special attack that's just supposed to kind of be a recovery thing for your blood. You can only use when your little blue meter is up. It's a meter that pops up above my health bar. And to increase it, I either gotta get hit, or I have to just narrowly dodge attacks.
There it is. Finally got it.
Congratulations on getting that burp out.
Whack.
Oh,
That's what I said.
3 minutes.
You're back up, huh?
3 minutes, and it's a...
Your future hinges upon this fight. Or returning to the save zone.
I kind of want to finish it on this. I guess I'll just have to finish it next stream.
Make sure you're good and set before we go.
Chris.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me, Zero. I
See you
might...
next time.
Yep. I might just try to stream this after the game, depending on how long it goes. But have a good one, y'all.